Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. So on Christmas Day, Aptera put out this picture and said that they had finished the design, the production intent design of Delta. So they were done. They said that, they were mostly done long time ago, and just like finding the little screws and everything that goes in were taking a bit of time. So apparently they've gotten through every single detail of it, and the production intent design is done. And we were told that they would release this by the end of this year. Hopefully, we will see a render of the complete design of a Delta, and even better would be a like a 3D fly through of the whole thing. And I was just gonna look through the last few pictures that they released of the Delta model. So if you look at this picture, you can see that the control arms are wrapped with some kind of plastic material, which I'm not a huge fan of, but I think they had to do that for the aerodynamics. And I guess, my preference would have been to mold the metal pieces. And then this is the release that they did of the full Delta almost. What is different is this light in the back seems to be a little different. So if you look at the Delta, I mean the Gamma, this was a clear, probably polycarbonate resin that goes across all the way to the back. But now there is this dark piece here, and I'm wondering, is this a foam piece because they thought that this was too sharp of a corner and would be easily damaged, and they wanted to prevent that, so they put a foam piece here. I have to say, I really like the look of the Gamma here better. The clear piece, this looked really good. Um, but this may be more functional, and maybe that's the reason that they went with this. This last picture, um, which is sort of kind of like a X-ray type picture showing the body with the underpinnings of the frame and suspension. This has me thinking when I looked at it, like I wonder if they've abandoned the skin cooling. Um, have they switched to just having air intake through this cowl here and then pump through the body and exiting the back as their cooling mechanism rather than having skin cooling? Because if you look at this picture, this video of the assembly video that they had of Delta that Aptera released a few days ago, there's this piece here which looks a lot like it's plastic that forms the underbelly, which would be this piece right here. And this is the frame, and the battery is going to fit into this thing. And you would expect if they had skin cooling to have the cooling mechanism underneath here and somehow attach to this. But this would have to be some kind of aluminum or metal because plastic has very poor thermal conductivity. And so you wouldn't want a plastic thing here if you're going to do skin cooling. If that's the case, I'm not sure. So let's say that this is aluminum or some kind of metal. If that's the case, they're going to have some way to thermally link the cooling system to this sheet. So I don't know if they're going to have like a a curved sheet built into the cooling system that matches it directly and put some kind of thermal compound on there, or how are they going to do this? Tell me what you guys think. How will they thermally link the cooling system to this body panel here? Because somehow they have to do it if they're going to do the skin cooling. And it looks like there is enough room that they could theoretically do that in here, but it's unclear how they plan on doing that. All right, and the last thing I noticed while I was perusing LinkedIn is this person from the Rizala group of companies, which owns this company called Evolet, which is a Indian company that makes basically two-wheeled electric vehicles. Someone from them, who's their business development guy, was visiting Modena, Italy, to see CPC and the production of the Aptera Motors solar car. And if you go through here, there's a picture of the Aptera. So I think that Aptera sent Gamma over there, and they're definitely showing off to possible investors, and that's probably one of the things that they're doing. All right. Well, tell me in the comments below, guys. Do you guys think that there is going to be a reveal? Are they just holding off until December 31st, 2022 to release it? Because today was the last working day of the year. But maybe they've done the reveal and they're going to release it on the very last day as kind of like a Happy New Year kind of thing. I think that's what they're doing. It would be in line. They've been teasing it. They said that they were done with the design on December 25th, completely done with the design. So I don't see any reason why they wouldn't release it. Now, of course, it's very clear there is no physical delta. I mean, I think that's extremely clear. If there is a physical delta release tomorrow, say announcement that there's a physical delta, I would be shocked and happily shocked. So if any of you guys think that there's going to be a physical delta tomorrow, let me know in the comments below. And do you think there's going to be a delta reveal, a full delta reveal tomorrow? I think so. It would be in line with what they do. Hello, everyone. It's Steve with Aptera Owners Club. First of all, Happy New Year to everyone out there. Hope 2023 is going to be a great year for each and every one of you. And if we're really lucky, maybe 2023 will be the year that we all get an Aptera. Looks like, again, the wheel cover uh, clearance has been increased a bit. It goes to like the full height of the sidewall of this tire. The one thing that I noticed while staring at this area right here looks a little odd. The back of this window, it doesn't it doesn't curve like this, and I believe that this was a design compromise they had to make because to have the window move up and down, having this curved, I'm guessing was either too difficult, too expensive, or they couldn't source it. So they basically put a standard looking window here, which is more straight in the back, and then had to put a little extra material here. Um, it doesn't look perfect, and only you would notice it if you were looking at it very critically. But yeah, I think this was a kind of a design compromise here. And then the windshield wiper, there was some talk of making it super aerodynamic, but it looks like a fairly standard windshield wiper, which I think in most cases isn't going to make a big difference because it is behind the cowl here. and it's shielded from the wind mostly by the front hood. Center console is definitely different, but they've changed it to this, which is a more standard looking cup holder. Looks like, there's space for a bigger cup in the back and a smaller cup in the front, and there's a cork material at the bottom. It looks like they've gotten rid of the copper interconnects on the solar panel. I don't know if they've really gotten rid of it, or if the render just doesn't have it. If they just didn't bother to put it in the render. Okay, so this is the first real view of the back that we've gotten, and it looks awesome. And as you can see, there is no space for a third seat here with this current design. You would need to lower this um, cargo bed area in this area to put a third seat in the middle here. And here is our Hello Kitty steering yoke. And this is the horn button. So there was some thought that this may be like a trackball or some other four-way controller. This is just a horn, and this is up down for the volume. And we should probably save up questions for that. So I think that there's some kind of storage area here. And here, we get a very good look at the buttons for this. I think this is going to make a lot of people happy. This looks like the same carpet material that's on the back that covers the cargo area. The biggest reveal was the interior, which looks really nice. Looks very, very nice. Would not look out of place in any kind of luxury high-end vehicle, that interior.